Well, greetings, Caroline. Here we are in Devizes.
Yeah, we are by the canal. It's lovely here.
Yeah, we're by the canal and we're by Quaker's Walk.
Yeah, so we are going to walk to the wharf.
I know, but if we walk this behind us, we can see behind us Quaker's Walk. We could go all the way up to Roundway.
Oh yeah, this is lovely. I do that on my bike sometimes.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're going to make our way. We're going to go to the wharf now. We're still part of the canal, and this canal obviously connects up to the bottom of Cane Hill.
Yeah.
So we're probably about 2.5 miles away from the farm at the moment.
That's right. We're never far from the farm, are we?
No, and the canal links us not only with Devizes, but also places like Melcham and Bath, and other places like Pewsey. Chris, you nearly forgot where you are. But this path along here, Caroline,
Yes.
is all nicely tarmac. But when I used to work for the police, I used to cycle here every day to work, because my work was just along the road.
It's kind of a steep hill actually when you go a bit further down. But yeah, they have tarmac that actually there is plenty of paths around here. They have tarmac not very long ago. And this is nice, you know, because there is more people that have access to it now.
Because it used to get very muddy. I remember going into work sometimes getting extremely muddy.
Yeah, and mostly at this time of the year.
Yeah, so we're going to cut through. We're going to the wharf now. We're going to go down this little pathway down there. So I'm going to... I'll lead the way. So if you hear a splash, it's just me and Caroline falling in the water.
Yeah.
So there's Caroline behind. Look, you got one of your...
I've got Trigger. Hello, Trigger.
So that's your latest sweatshirt. And look, Trigger's bottom on the back. And there's Caroline's bottom as well. It's so wrong. I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Sorry. Accident. The camera moved. So we're walking down into the wharf. And of course, Devizes has been quite famous for the Devizes to Westminster canoe race.
Oh yeah, it happened. Actually, I've seen some canoe. Do you call that canoe?
Yeah, the canoe race is on usually over Easter, starting on Good Friday, and they go all the way from Devizes to Westminster up in London.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So this canal goes all the way up to... You can't see what's in front of me. Just a minute. So as Caroline walks on, I'll just show you the bridge there. So there's Caroline. Off she goes. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to leave her here. She's going to at some point miss me. How long will she go before she misses me? See, she's still walking. See, I'm all by myself now. Not a care in the world. She's walking away underneath the bridge, and so we're going underneath the bridge 140. Now this takes us up to the wharf. It's something that I spent a lot of time on, and one of the reasons why we come here today, a little bit of a history lesson in. Oh,
hello, Chris.
Thank you for waiting. Let's see it underneath the bridge. Oh, so this is the tunnel vision I like to have. The beautiful Caroline, look at that beautiful scene there. Not only...
Do you remember we were there? Sorry, Chris and I were there one day. It was raining like mad.
Yeah.
You remember?
We've
It was probably a year ago.
Yeah, and we get wet a lot, but look at those ripples on the light and on there. But
today is like a painting.
it's beautiful. We're going to come back and get a picture of that in a moment, because that, as a framework, is beautiful. Put a beautiful lady and a nice bit of sea. We've got swans. Oh, we got our swans there as well. So here we are. We'll catch up with Caroline now at the wharf. Now, we got a wharf theatre. Obviously, it's not going now, but the Wharf Theatre put on local little events.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot happening actually in Devizes.
Yeah. And then this is sort of opened up. We've got a lot of we've got a barge here, and we've got some narrow boats as well. And they do little tours there. So Caroline, just get Caroline in shot here. Oh, it's a bit bright in the sun there.
Yeah, well, we have a nice day. That's what happens, Chris.
I know. So there we are. We're at the wharf. And one of the reasons I'm going to go over to this area here, because Caroline probably doesn't really know the history of much of myself. I used to have a cycle club, and it was called 1010. It was a 1010 club. We met every Sunday.
We don't have guests.
So that's why 10 became very important. And we used to meet here at 10 o'clock every Sunday morning. And I used to cycle up the hill 2 miles, sometimes with my daughter, sometimes with Ellie. And we would have up to 80 cyclists here. And these cyclists would all appear at the Wharf, our meeting point where we are now, at 10 o'clock. Now, I had a friend called John Fletcher, bless him. He came quite a way from Lavington. He had to sort of cycle in 7 or 8 miles to actually get to the Wharf. And he was always late. You know, rightly so. And one day he turned up, we were waiting, and someone said, "Chris, what do you call this club?" And I looked at my watch and it was 10:10. And that's how it started, the 10:10 club. So at 10 past 10 of a morning or a night, look at your watch, send me or Caroline a message. Quite often me and Caroline will look at a watch, it's 10:10.
Yeah, we do message each other at 10:10.
So
So not every day, but sometimes
when it sort of fits.
Yeah.
So 10:10, that's where the 10 came from. And 10 is my magic number, you know. But that's another story. So here we are at the Wharf. So a little bit of a tour around with Caroline there, just looking at how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
The Wharf Theatre, and of course on a normal day they've got a little restaurant, tea room here, gift shops.
Yeah, exactly. So the day you have the opportunity to come at the farm, it's just not far.
Yeah.
There's parkings everywhere. It's easy.
And we're in a short walk into Devizes.
Yeah.
So anyway, from the Chetty farmer and
Artist Bavard.
Artist Bavard, Caroline, thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day.
Should we go for a swim?
Well, you start, and I'll film you as well.
Okay,
Chris can swim.
Anyway, au revoir. Bye. Bye.